Hi, Satvika.
Yes.
Just a minute. Okay. The other day, beta, you sent me a few pages from your book. Yes?
All what's coming.
Now you see?
All what's coming.
Oh, all what's coming, I heard. Call was coming.
Okay.
Yes, all that's coming, you've sent me. So let's begin from unit 1. Okay? What do we call it? Beta, first of all, please open your camera because we'll be working on pronunciation as well. So what do we call unit? It's unité. Unité 1. Speak it out.
Unité 1.
Yes. Bonjour. Toi et moi. You have your book before you?
Yeah, I'm just opening it. Which page?
Page is not mentioned here. Unit 1, bonjour.
First. Acha, okay. Yeah. I got it. Yeah.
Toi et moi means you and me. You and me. You know it already.
Me.
Yes.
Yeah.
So here, let's start. Like, what are we going to learn in this lesson? How we greet someone, ask their name and age, tell them. Now something is written, tell them, that is not clear. What is it? Read it out. Tell them yours. I think tell them yours.
Tell them yours.
How someone, ask
how are they? How they are, and tell them
how you are, and use numbers from 1 to 20. So our target is to do this much today. Bonjour. The first dialogue that is written is écoute et répète. What does it mean?
Listen and repeat.
Very good. Listen and repeat. Now, can you please read out all these words that are given? Read out all the dialogue.
Bonjour. I don't know how to pronounce the names.
Okay.
Of people like that.
All right. Bonjour, Cécile.
Cécile. Then bonjour back. Then salut. Then au revoir. Then bonjour, monsieur.
Okay, so you will repeat after me. Okay. The first dialogue. Bonjour, Cécile. Bonjour, Sébastien.
Bonjour, Cécile. Bonjour, Sébastien.
Very good. Do one thing now, write this pronunciation in Hindi or in English so that the next time when you read, you don't make any mistake.
In the notebook?
In your notebook or in the book itself, along with these words, write it with a pencil.
What? Which ones? The names or what?
Everything you find that is difficult should be written. Like Cecile.
Cecilia.
And Sébastien. Sébastien.
Hindi में I'm writing as उससे ज़्यादा अच्छे से it will be.
Right. This is how we begin to learn. We write it in Hindi. Now repeat these two words.
Bonjour Cécile, bonjour Sébastien.
Perfect. Then, salut Oliver.
Huh? Salut.
Olivier.
Yes.
Olivier. Not really Olivier, but it's Olivier. And always remember that alphabet R is never pronounced as R in French. How do we pronounce it? We pronounce it as a little cough coming along with R sound. Yes? Like suppose the word is Paris. In English, we say Paris, but in French, it's Paris. So Oliver. Then salut Camille. Wait, now listen to the pronunciation.
Camille.
Camille. Double L is always silent. Camille. Okay, write it.
Okay, Camille.
If you have written L sound, omit that L sound from there. Salut, Camille.
Okay, written.
Written. Then, third dialogue. Au revoir, Isabelle. Au revoir. Oh, it's not revoir, it's au revoir. Au revoir.
That vellum mein, it is like what ma'am said was au revoir.
Au revoir. Now, where I learned in a French institute. So there I was told that it is pronounced as au
Ma'am
revoir.
went to France, England.
Okay. It is pronounced as au revoir. Au revoir. We actually eat up R-E.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. So somewhere it is taught like that. And your teacher, I'm sure she is also an expert. So the way she has taught, maybe you should follow her. Au revoir. I'll make you
Yeah.
wait. Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Au revoir. Now here it's au revoir. Then au revoir, Loic. L-O-I-C, Loic. The next dialogue, look into your book.
Loic.
Au revoir, Loic. Then fourth one, bonjour, Monsieur Marcuse. Now, what pronunciation has been told to you?
Bonjour only.
No,
Bonjour.
bonjour. No, it's not bonjour. Monsieur. It's monsieur.
Marcuse.
Monsieur. M-O-N-S-I-E-U-R is monsieur.
Okay.
M-O-N-S-I-E-U-R.
Monsieur.
Written.
See, listen to it. Can you hear it? Just try to listen to it.
Monsieur. Monsieur.
Monsieur.
Yes. Monsieur.
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 Monsieur. And the plural of monsieur is monsieur. M-E-S-S. Monsieur, monsieur. Bonjour, Madame Luca. Bonjour, Madame Luca. L-U-C-A-S.
Monsieur Lucas.
Now, do you know, have you been told this thing in your school that all the consonants that lie in the end, that come in the end of a word, they are silent? Have you been told? If any consonant...
Ma'am, your screen is hanging.
My screen is hanging.
Yeah, now it's okay.
So have you been told in your school that if in any word, any consonant lies in the end, we do not speak it out. We keep it silent. This you know? In French? No, okay. So here, now the name is Lucas. In English, how would we read it? We will read it as Lucas because it's L-U-C-A-S. But in French, we are going to read it as Luca.
So S is not a... Okay, sorry.
Consonant ho gaya na?
Consonant. Okay.
Hanji. Consonant.
I thought...
Now, except for like bonjour, we give that R sound. Bonjour. Okay? R jab aata hai,
all of them are...
And suppose one more example I'm going to give you right now. Here only in these dialogues, we've done that word salute. We don't say salute. We don't give T sound. Why? It's a consonant. We have to keep it silent in the end. So, bonjour, Madame Luca.
Alexandra.
Okay. The fifth dialogue. Now this boy meets this girl and says, comment t'appelles-tu? Comment t'appelles-tu? What does it mean?
What's your name?
Yes. But what's your name? If we literally translate this line, it means how do you call yourself? Comment t'appelles-tu or comment tu t'appelles? It can be asked in both the ways. Okay.
The literal pronunciation is that. translation.
Je m'appelle Ocean. Je m'appelle Ocean. Now in English, we say ocean. But in French, it's not sh sound. It is s sound. Ocean.
So sure is not used anywhere in the whole French.
No, sh use hota hai. ch jab aata hai, ch. That is sh.
So then,
Chairs, like a chair. A chair is chien, share, sha. So ch is sh sound, and here tion bhi hota hai na, jaise national, nation. So French mein it's not shun. It is a different sound. Here it's océan. Je m'appelle Océan. Et toi, comment t'appelles-tu? I am Ocean. And you, how do you call yourself? Now see, if I simply ask your name, comment tu t'appelles? So you would say, je m'appelle Satvika.
Je m'appelle Satvika.
But like, if we use colloquial language, जैसे आप इंग्लिश में भी अगर आपसे कोई आपका नाम पूछता है तो आपको एक इंस्टेंट रिएक्शन निकलता है, who, me? Yes, don't we say who, me? My name is Neha. So moi, je m'appelle Satvika. That is an informal way. Okay, moi, je m'appelle Neha. Then here she answers, je m'appelle Clément. Clément. Now one more very important pronunciation we are coming here. E-N-T. In English, it's ent. Yes, E-N-T, ent. But French mein E-N sound is on. And T will remain silent in the end. Clément. Je m'appelle Clément. Okay, now the second question. This was wishing each other. Now asking how you are. Ça va. Écoute et écris. Écris means to?
Right.
Right. Listen and hear.
We have it. बाद में थोड़ा.
What?
Next few pages we have this also. Écoute and regarder, prenez un stylo level.
What are all these? Écoute, écrivez, regarder. These are all verbs.
Yeah.
Yes, these are all
what
verbs.
We do.
Yes.
Yeah. Ouvre le livre.
अच्छा, do one thing, Satvika. ये question 1 में भी bonjour के नीचे see it's written écoute et répète. Keep circling these verbs. Whatever verbs we are coming across, encircle करो उसको.
What is écrit?
Écrit means to write.
Okay.
Now this is conjugated form of the verb. I am going to tell you, I'm going to teach you with time, although this is not in your syllabus right now, how verbs are conjugated. From infinitive form of the verb to the conjugated form of the verb, we are going to learn. जैसे infinitive form क्या हुई verb की? To dance, to eat, to sing, to write. But if I use it in a sentence, I would not say he to write a letter. No. To write को मैं क्या करूंगी? Conjugate करूंगी, जो तो बन जाएगा he writes a letter. ठीक है? Similarly, we have conjugated an infinitive form of the verb that we are going to do later. Now, écoute et écris ou this sign, right sign or wrong for each person. Acha, now here this exercise is supposed to be done with it is a lab exercise, laboratory exercise. It has to be done with proper headphones and all. So we'll just do one thing. We are going to pronounce all the names given. Yes? Example.
Yeah.
What is example called in French? Exemple.
Example.
Exemple. Exemple. L'orine. L'orine.
Locrim, where is that?
Lauren. It's a name. Lauren. You would read it as Lauren. But in French, AU sound is O. Okay? So it's Lauren.
Or like or.
Good. Lauren. Julien. Second name, Julien.
Julien.
J is also not J, it's je. Okay, Julien. Then Sanjay, Sanjay. Sanjay would be
So,
Sanjay. Fourth one is Chloe.
but why are names? They don't have to be changed, na? वैसे तो generally
बेटा
like
तो उनकी स्पेलिंग नहीं
names
change
के
होगी.
accent पे why? Spelling नहीं, but then okay.
But if
The accent will be changed.
हाँ, accent तो change होगा. Sanjay. ठीक है. Then Chloe. After this fifth one is Leah. Leah.
Leah.
Acha, have you
Julie.
studied accents, Satvika?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. So I'll get
She'll
that.
be teaching us in D1s, like in 7th class.
Acha, accents in 7th class. But reading is based all on accents. So this is the first thing that we do. Accent क्या होते हैं? Accent are like matras in Hindi. हिंदी की मात्रा के बिना आप थोड़ा ना आगे बढ़ सकते हो. क्योंकि वो साउंड, वो हमारे वर्ड को साउंड देते हैं. नो प्रॉब्लम, तब आप रिवाइज करना. आई विल मेक यू डू राइट नाउ. It would help you to read out the words correctly. Fifth one is Leah and sixth one is Alexandre. Alexandre. There are 5 main accents in French. Starting with the first one, that is known as accent aigu. What is the heading? Les accents. A-C-C-E.
Have to write this?
Yes, you should write. Les accents. Okay. T silent, S silent. E-N sound, O. Accent. ठीक है. A-C क्या हुआ? A-C हुआ ak. C-E हुआ s. So many things that we are coming across. Les accents. And the sound of S being carried forward with the next vowel. ठीक है. Next vowel.
Les accents.
Les accents. Okay. What is a vowel in French? Voyelle.
Voyelle.
Now, the first accent that we have is accent aigu. That is
Aigu.
denoted by this symbol. And it comes only on letter E.
Okay.
Okay, it appears only on letter E. इसका क्या रोल होता है? It gives a sound to any letter. A बोले तो A से एनक. No, not A से एनक, A से एडी. ठीक है, A sound आती है. For example, there's a word baby. Both the E's have this accent over it. Both the E's have accent. Baby, A sound. ठीक. Another example, ete. Ete is what? Summer.
Okay.
ठीक है. Now, see, we came across this second question that was écoute et écrit. Live, it's in front of you, the word écrit. Okay, so यहाँ हमने क्या sound दिया? A sound दिया. Écrit.
Écrit.
Yes. Or see, it's also there on the word écoute. on letter E. ठीक है? Now, after this, coming on to the next accent, that is accent grave. Now, what is accent grave? Opposite of accent aigu. Oh. Which gives a sound to our letter E. A sound. Now, it is denoted by just the opposite symbol. This direction was here and its direction is right opposite.
Can you write the name? You can erase the.
I can erase this?
Argue,
Very
if
good.
you want. Yeah.
Next is grave. Accent grave. Accent grave comes on letter A, letter E, and letter I. Sorry, letter U, not I, U. What it does not impact the pronunciation of A and U when it comes over it. It does not impact, only the meaning of the word changes. The pronunciation remains the same, but when it is placed over alphabet E, it gives a sound to the letter. Like, for example, the word is mare, pear, élève, student. So you are going to come across so many words with both the accents.
Okay.
Accent aigu and accent grave, both of them. So you will have to pronounce letter E accordingly, according to the accent placed on it. It is as good as having matras, isn't it? One more accent that brings, can I erase it?
You can erase it.
Okay, let me see if in this, yes, the word repeat. There's a word repeat, écoute et répète. So there we have accent aigu also and accent grave also.
Okay.
So what will be the pronunciation? Satvika, tell me.
Okay, so it is repeat.
Repeat.
No, in repeat it is only argue.
It is only?
In repeat it is only argue. Argue.
बेटा दूसरे वाले E पे देखो.
This, no?
First E पे तो argue है, second E पे grave है.
In our book, I'll just show you. See?
Repete.
7th number.
Achha. That is, see, you are looking at a different thing. It changes when we conjugate it. ठीक है? आप यहाँ पे देखो, जहाँ bonjour लिखा है, first dialogue लिखा है, उसमें है écoute et répète. First dialogue के ऊपर देखो.
हाँ, yeah.
है ना? There
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can see accent aigu and accent grave both.
So what is the difference between these two?
अब these, अच्छा, this répète and répéter.
What is the difference between
बेटा
these two?
difference है कि ये वाला जो répète है, it will come with this subject pronoun, while वो वाला जो répète है, that is going to be with vous. इसका मतलब होगा
Okay.
you repeat, उसका मतलब, उसका भी मतलब होगा you repeat but in plural. ठीक है?
In plural.
हाँ, प्लूरल या फॉर्मल, दोनों में से कुछ भी. अब जब हम कॉन्जुगेशन करेंगे वर्ब्स का, then you will come to know, then you will more deeply understand what difference is there. Okay. After accent grave, we have another accent that is called sidel. Sidel.
SEDI.
CEDILLE.
Okay. So sit there.
No,
What's the pronunciation?
wait, I'm going to tell you. In French, this symbol is known as la sidei. This symbol, it is denoted by a hook kind of a symbol, and that comes under C.
See, it gives the sound of S.
Yeah, it gives sound, it gives soft sound to letter C. La sedei. La sedei. This accent is la sedei. For example, now see, we came across a word in your book. Cécile. Cécile. Bonjour, Cécile, isn't it?
Yeah.
There is no this sidel placed under C. Why are we pronouncing it sir then? Shouldn't we pronounce it kekil?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the change is, the difference is CE is pronounced as sir even without this symbol. CI is also pronounced as same without sidel. But CA, now see in the word Sava. Sava has a symbol. Why? Because C when is followed by A, it is k sound, hard sound. It is not a soft sound. Kayer, like in the word kayer. Yes? So we can't say sayer. CA हमेशा क होता है, CO हमेशा क होता है. कॉम सी कॉम सा. एक और डिफरेंस देखो. We say कॉम सा. Com C is written like this. And how is com sa written? With
CA.
yes, CA with this accent. Why? Because CI is soft sound, CA is hard sound. That's the role of sidel. Then after sidel, one more interesting accent is trema.
That is that upper ka, that
Double dot.
ulta V types.
No.
Okay.
No. That's circumflex. That is circumflex. It does not.
How many?
5 accents. Total, there are 5 accents.
Abhi we have done 3.
Now this is the 4th one, that is called a trema. Now what is the role of this trema? L'accent trema is denoted by a double dot. Okay. And what is it placed on? It is placed on E.
I also. Yeah.
U. It is placed on E, I and U.
So accents are only on vowels.
Yes, accents are only on vowels. अब इसका क्या रोल होता है? There is a word.
Can't find an eraser. God, I can't find an eraser.
Go get it. I'll wait.
I'll just, yeah.
Maïs.
Done?
Yeah.
So what is the role of tremor? Tremor gives sound to both the vowels coming together.
Okay.
Okay, so how we are going to pronounce this word? Here, S is also not silent. Mais, mais, a sound and I sound. Mais, that is maize. Noel, that is
Noel.
this. Okay, Noel. So wherever we have tremor, we have to give sound to both the vowels. Otherwise, there are words that are like this, the, trois. So we don't say you, dukes. Children in the class make this mistake by pronouncing it as dukes. So I always tell them that is wrong. It's the. E and U coming together would not be pronounced separately. But had it got a tremor over it, we would have pronounced it separately.
Dukes.
Yes, due. Okay. Now the last accent that we have is accent circumflex, which is denoted by
What's the spelling?
circumflex, CERCONFLEXE, accent circumflex. Circumflex, and it is denoted by this symbol. It does not do any impact. It does not change the pronunciation of any word. It is for some historical reasons that historically a word had this alphabet, but later on that alphabet was eliminated. So we put this circumflex over there. So this is all about accents.
Over A.
Hanji?
We put it over what? What did you say?
Over, like it is also placed on A and I and U, O. It is placed on all, A, E, I, O, U, all of them. Conflicts. A, E, I, O, U, yes. And does not impact the pronunciation of the word. brings no change. Now coming on to the next page, Satvika. Just go through all these words on the first page. Will you be able to now pronounce? Obviously, you were pronouncing it. I don't think you'll have any problem. Okay, let's do this page as well. Let's cover up the next page. Shall I move?
On Google, I searched, it is coming circumflex.
That is English. French में होता है circumflex.
Okay.
Circumflex accent. Then उसके नीचे देखो, it would be written an accent circumflex. An accent. Yes, you found it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is actually written that it has a function.
It has a function. Okay, read out.
It is written, it affects the pronunciation of A, E, and O, although it is used on I and U as well, but it does not affect their pronunciation.
But like, for example, it affects the pronunciation of which alphabet? Are you there? Are you back?
Ma'am, just a second. I'll just. Oi, madam.
The function C, like we had in other accents, it actually changes, brings a change in the pronunciation. Now, if it is placed over A, this accent is placed over A, it will be pronounced as A only. Like there's a word an. An is what? A donkey. So here we are pronouncing it as an only. An. So there is no major change. Like accent grave gives, accent aigu gives another kind of pronunciation. Accent grave gives a different kind of pronunciation. So with this, if it's placed on O, O remains O only. The word is hotel. It remains same. Hotel, an, There is no major difference in the pronunciation. If you have found it in Google, found it on Google, better deeply go and study this thing. You will find that there is no major change, because practically, no doubt, they must have written over there that it is space and there's a slight change or some, I don't know what you are telling. Deeply study this thing, then you will come to
Right.
know that there is no major change. So here with this, we are done with the accents. Yes. Now we have to do which page? We have to come to the next page of your book. Third part.
Should we end it here?
You want to end it here?
Because I have a class at 5.
Okay, beta. Okay, go.
If you want, we can have a class at like 7:15 to 15 minutes or something if you want.
All right. I'll see if I'll be free. I'll send you a link. If
7:15 you send me.
Beta, if I'll be
I'll
free,
check.
I'll send you the link. If not, if I won't
That
be-
is what I'm saying. If you're free, you send the link.
Yes. Otherwise, I'll send you tomorrow. And if you get free by this time tomorrow, you let me know. Maybe
I'll
this
call
time is
you
more
as well.
convenient. Okay?
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
All
beta.
right. Bye.